Hey yo, what is good, everybody? I like the Bubbles, and I'm back here today with another video. I know I haven't been uploading in months, but it's just I haven't felt. Honestly, I just wanted to step away from all the social media. Like, that's just me, and just be more of the fact, just because I feel like a lot of people that are coming into this business and they think it's easy. They think you know, what they see me doing or what they see somebody else doing is gonna, you know, of course, they're going to be able to mimic that and everything's going to be peachy dandy fine. But no, that's most definitely not the case. And I talked about this in my last video, but today I'm gonna be responding to a comment that I seen. Like, last night I was just laying in the bed, well, not laying in the bed, I was about to eat dinner or whatever, and I said, like, oh man, let me go check my YouTube comments. It's been a minute since I replied. Like, those are just some of the small things I do. Like, since I don't post anymore, like, I remember the last one of the last videos I posted, I was telling everybody, okay, if you need any help or anything like that, just hit me up on Instagram, because I'm probably gonna get away from doing all this. And like, even on my TikTok lives, I know I had said it, and even before I stopped uploading, I was talking about it was gonna be a time where I stopped posting or I was going to delete all my videos. But I left those videos up, and I was like, okay, just hit me up on Instagram if you need any help or whatever. And so in this video right here, I'm gonna be talking about what I made as a medical carrier now, well, the last 2 weeks or whatever, since it's just now August. So I'll talk about this month specifically, and what else, and like I said, I was looking at my comments, so I'm gonna be responding to a specific comment, and I'm actually throw that comment up in the video right now, so you guys can just take the time out and read that and just, you know, get your own perspective. Alright, so that question said, how much are your expenses per week? What are you consistently making? You haven't posted in months, so I'm assuming you guys are struggling like everyone else. Folks get up here talking about what they make gross, deceiving people. Okay, and when I saw that coming, I ain't gonna lie, it kind of threw me off, and I was just like, damn, bro, like, how you know what I'm doing? And I understand, you know, a lot of people, we got on social media, we talked about numbers or whatever, and now a lot of us, we don't post anymore. And it's not because that we didn't fell off or anything like that. We just realized, like, the saturation, and for me, it was just not, I honestly, I didn't want to deal with all of that, and it was a lot going on. I just put it like that. I'm not gonna get into too much detail, but, and I have to say, bro, like, in responding to this comment, the first part, how much are your expenses per week? And I gotta be the first to say, bro, whatever I make, whatever I gross, whatever my expenses are, that has nothing to do with anybody. Nobody. Like, I promise you it don't. Like, my insurance, $910 a month. What? The truck note, $713 a month. What else? Fuel, and like little maintenance here and there throughout the month, because I'm not even driving like I used to be. And so another thing, I'll throw my what I've been making as a medical carrier up right now, as a matter of fact. Okay, all right, so those numbers, what you just seen, those were my 2 previous weeks as a medical carrier for the month of August. Those were my last 2 checks. I get paid every Friday. I found that as a matter of fact, I made a YouTube video back in I think January or February. It was like one of my first direct shippers or whatever that I was talking about. I don't know why a lot of people thought I was lying in that video, but like, I was dead ass serious. And like, I'd be serious about a lot of stuff, but I guess because I was so well, I guess because I am so young, and I had, you know, red hair. I don't even have red hair anymore, but, you know, a lot of people just thought I was bullshitting or just, you know, riding a wave or whatever. But like, I was, like, everything I ever posted or said on social media, like, I was dead ass. Like, even though I never showed a red con or, you know, not showing numbers until now or whatever, you know, that doesn't mean I was lying. Like, I was dead serious about, like seriously. And another thing, like, all the videos I put up, like, if you go back and look at all those videos, bro, and just put it all together, Like I promise you, you'll be A1 okay. Like I promise you that. You just gotta sit down, pay attention, and you know, put your own little niche into it and figure it out. Because me, like before I started this, I took 6 to 8 months figuring out this. I didn't go to nobody for a one-on-one. I didn't ask anybody what their business plan or their goals for their business, or you know, try to mimic anybody else. I wanted to figure out every aspect of the business pretty much. And just because when I was working construction, a guy had told me, Josh, if you learn every aspect of the job, nobody can tell you what to do. And that kind of stuck with me. So like me just trying to figure this out, I was like, there's no way I could, you know, fail or whatever. You know, I can't fall off. And so back to this question, how much are your expenses every week? You know, I got fuel. I probably run like making the medical deliveries that I do, and I'm not gonna say the name of the company because I'm not gonna get that saturated. I'm just not. If you mad at me for that, it is what it is. But it's not. I'm not doing anything special. I'll put it like that. I showed the company on my Instagram several times before, so like I'm not doing nothing special. All right, and so and like I said, my expenses. I got the van 713, the insurance 910. I'm driving maybe about, let's say, a little over 1,500 to 2,000 miles a week, maybe a little more, give or take, a little less some weeks, but. And so I might be spending about 300 to 500 in gas every week. So to me, that's not that much overhead. Like you just saw what I make. So it's not too much overhead. And another thing, as far as your taxes and stuff like that, that really all depends on how you file your LLC. Not a lot of people know that. It's like the little details, the little things that matter. Is like a lot of people not doing their due diligence and doing their own research, you know, instead of coming to guys like me or, you know, other social media influencers. And I guess I'll start back posting them because I don't know, I guess everybody's not, I don't know, everybody not thinking for themselves, basically. I'll put it like that. And by any means, don't get offended by anything I'm saying in this video. It's just pretty much constructive criticism or whatever, or just things that I've seen I want to go ahead and speak about since people been getting on my ass about not making a YouTube video. And then the next part of the question, it said, what are you consistently making? Last month in what, July? Matter of fact, I'm not even gonna say that number because you all can see, y'all just see what I made for the past 2 weeks, so you can only imagine what I've been making ever since I stopped posting, like stuff like that. And so, and the third part of this question, you haven't posted in months, so I'm assuming you guys are struggling like everybody else. Everybody else is not struggling in this business. I can guarantee you that. I promise you, everybody else is not struggling. You may see in the Facebook group chats, like, you know, people looking for a dispatch, or you know, somebody selling their van all of a sudden, you know, just little things like that. Or maybe that the guy in the group chat who posted like 5 loads a day for each van stopped posting, or you know, something like that. It's not because they fell off or they're doing bad. It's just because they realize like all this social media stuff is really not important. Like it's like you're running a business, like seriously, and like that none of that is important. You don't invite strangers into your home, you know what I mean? So like, and then you just start to realize like none of this is like seriously important at all. Like it's okay, it's cool to, you know, help people, you know, that want to be helped or whatever, but to a certain extent you got to understand, like somebody made a comment on my TikTok video before, and they said, okay, so once you help everybody else get started, once you get everybody else van loaded, where the freight gonna be at for you? And I know this stuff constantly moving around every day. It's the freight constantly being moved, but at the same time, you gotta. I started taking that comment into consideration, like seriously, and like man, bro, like man, you just don't know. And I do believe I played a huge part in this saturation thing, and it happens all the time throughout the years from what I've heard, but this is my first time seeing. Like, I don't even work on the load boards, even though I do have you know, a few guys being dispatched through my selectors or whatever. You know, so my authority, I still have my authority, even though I've been running off that running, even though I'm a medical carrier now, I put it like that, just because I've been able to diversify my business a lot more and focus and actually growing it. Like right now, well, I'm not even gonna speak about that, but you'll see it whenever I just up and post a picture or something. But anyway, the last part of this comment, it said folks get up here talking about what they made gross, deceiving people. And like I said earlier in this video, bro, the numbers that somebody else make, it doesn't matter. You're not getting a percent of that. I can tell you I made $10,000 this week. Guess what? It does not mean a thing to you. I promise you it don't. Like, you, man, unless you were my dispatcher or somewhere, you take 10%, that's $1,000 for you for that week. You dispatching other people, you got 5 other people dispatching that you're dispatching for, I meant, and so now that's about, to everybody making $10,000 a week, that's $5,000 a week for you as the dispatcher, you know, something like that. That's the only time when, but yeah, like, that's the only time when my numbers will actually mean something. And if you're literally working with somebody, you know, or providing a service to someone. So, you know, like I said, anybody else's numbers don't matter. So stop, for one, stop looking at the big numbers. Those are not your numbers. It means absolutely nothing to you. I could go work for like an oil rig company, right? Like it's guys out there making $900 a day. That's some money. And so I can go out there myself and start working. That don't mean I'm gonna make $900 a day. You see what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't matter. And the deceiving people part, you gotta understand, bro. This is social media. You're not gonna get a real business plan from social media. Like, you can, you know, put little pieces together, but in the end, you're gonna have to do your own research about it on certain things. Like, and I know just one major thing specifically that I really had to do and look into myself was filing a proper LLC and becoming, you know, how did I want to file my LLC? How did I want to be taxed? You know, just the small things, bro. Like, you know, where you credited at the time. Like, how you gonna finance a van? You gonna lease it, finance it? You gonna rent? Like, which makes the most sense to you? Like, so you have to take all of that into consideration, and all of that, these things I've been talked about before. So, you know, like I said, if you go back and watch all my videos and like just put all of it together, like, you'll be okay. But I don't want to take those down. And like I said, if you wanna, I'm trying to go make a TikTok video as well right now. But what else? Tavares Little. That is a guy who posts like his everyday, pretty much day to day as a like this guy's a medical carrier utilizing apps to get to the direct shippers. Like that's something I would have probably never thought about. Like apps, you know, like delivery applications, apps on your phone or whatever. That's what he's using to get closer to the direct shippers. And of course, he's doing a lot more marketing, research, and, you know, other little things like that, thinking outside the box that nobody else is doing pretty much. And he talks about that. He comes up with a new video every day. And I'll try to put a link down to his channel as well down below, because I'm pretty sure by now everybody should know who he is. But once again, and I've also, you know, like I said, I haven't been, let's say, ignoring my social media accounts. Like, I see the growth. I see that ever since I stopped posting, I've still gained 1,800 subscribers on here. I don't know how, but even still gaining thousands of followers on TikTok. So, you know, like I said, I guess I'll try to get back active and post what I can a little bit more, and you know, help out a lot more. But like I said, don't take this video the wrong way. I just wanted to speak out and help everyone get a clear understanding of not trying to monkey see copycat type thing. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, it's not gonna work. I can guarantee you, it's not gonna work. Like Apex coming on one of my videos before, everything Apex, like he said, do your due diligence and for the proper research. Like, get into it. And all of my social medias, I'll put a link down to them below. TikTok, Snapchat, Instagram, what else I got? I don't know. Facebook probably. Well, I got a whole link tree. Just click on that. It'll take you to everything. And I'll put a link down to Tavares' channel down below. Follow me on Instagram. I post a lot more. I'm starting to post on Instagram a lot more. I don't really post on Snap, Facebook, a little personal or whatever. But, you know, like I said. But I'm gonna cut this video right here. Let me know what you guys want to see next. I'll try to make another video. You know, whatever. You know, just keep in contact. But with all that being said, peace, be safe, be blessed.